Hi everyone, it's me Lubna. Today is Tuesday, October 31st, 2023. This video is dedicated to my beloved, and as you can see, I'm in my car again. I'm in the parking lot of another hospital that I had to go to today for a lecture for my cardiology rotation. It was a case presentation that I just attended for an hour here at this hospital. And now I'm just gonna take a moment to be in my car and make a little video. So today, before I left my apartment, I grabbed this book. This book is called Serenity, Poems by an author named F.S. Yousaf. And I bought this book last year in the fall, in the end of October last year. So it's just about a year ago that I bought this book. I bought it at a Barnes & Noble in Scottsdale here in Arizona with my mom, who was visiting me for the weekend. It was the weekend after I finished my fall quarter of my second year of medical school. And I just wanted to mention that because the situation and the place and the person I'm with when I get something stays on my mind whenever I look at that thing or I read that book. In this, for example, in this instance, every time I take out this book or I look at it or I read from it, I think about my mom and how she went to the bookstore with me and we bought this book together. So now on to the actual topic of this video, which is going to be about how to be perfect. I know that's a very strange topic because as they say, nobody's perfect, and perfection, like beauty, is really subjective and it's in the eye of the beholder, and everyone has a different idea of what it means to be perfect. But I simply wanted to share my idea of what it means to be perfect in this video. And before I get started, I would like to read a poem from this book about perfection in a person. And before I do that, let me show you my bookmark. I used this little piece of cardstock paper that I put my name on in cursive as a bookmark for this book. And I bookmarked this poem that I wanted to read. It says, "Perfection in a person." Now let me go ahead and read that to you now. Perfection in a person. Your embrace is filled with peace, and I ask myself how this could possibly get better, and I know that it cannot. This tranquility and solitude is undoubtedly perfect. It's a very short and sweet poem, and when I read that, it makes me think about what I consider as being perfection in a person, in any person. And I really think that having a tranquil and calm and cool and collected character is perfect to me, and that's something I admire in people who have that quality, and it's something that I strive to embody in my own life too. I like cool, calm, and collected people rather than high-strung people. I mean, I like being around cool, calm, and collected people because their calmness and their tranquility engenders a feeling of confidence. Like, I have more confidence in those people, and I feel good around them. And nowadays, I feel like I'm often surrounded by very uptight and high-strung people, especially in a competitive environment like hospitals where everyone's always on the move and always, especially like doctors and medical students, they're really over-caffeinated and overachievers and trying to do things quickly and run around all the time. And I don't want to be like that myself. I want to be a calm and beautiful and conscientious person who does everything deliberately and slowly and meticulously. I don't like to rush. I don't like to hurry. I like to take my time, and I know that's the reason why sometimes due to that perfectionism, I'm late, a few minutes late a lot, and that's a vice that I have, but I'm working on it. I'm not lazy. I wake up early. I wake up at 4 a.m. every day so I could work out, and then I get ready and I get to wherever I have to go for that day. And anyway, back to what I was trying to talk about, that perfection. That feeling of perfection is something that I see in people who are calm and who have that kind of a demeanor. No matter what other shortcomings they might have, like they might not be the smartest, have the most perfect grades, or the most money, or anything, but I think character is more important than those things. And often people who have a lot of achievements might not have a good character, and vice versa. People who don't have any achievements, who don't have a high level of education, have excellent character. So those two things are mutually exclusive. And I think somebody who is perfect in my eyes has a good character and a beautiful heart. And despite whatever else their shortcomings might be in the spheres of achievements, career-wise, or professional-wise, or popularity-wise, they're still a beautiful and perfect person if they're honest, calm, and conscientious, and take care in the things that they do. And that's just the message that I wanted to share today in my video. I hope that I inspired you to pay more attention to developing your character and becoming a perfect person within yourself, instead of trying to conform to superficial definitions of being perfect. Like, perfect doesn't mean having, that vision of having a perfect spouse, a perfect family, a perfect house, a perfect life, the perfect education, the perfect job. It means being perfect within yourself and cultivating that heaven within yourself so that you're pleasant to be around for other people. You're not easily angered, you're not easily stressed out. You know how to maintain yourself, and you're reliable, and you're cool, calm, and collected, as I've said multiple times in this video. That's what I want to be, and I hope that by explaining my definition of perfection to you, I've inspired you to strive to be perfect in your own way too, whatever your definition of perfect is. And maybe it aligns with mine, and maybe it doesn't. But let me know what you consider to be perfect. And thank you so much for taking the time to listen to my video today. And I truly hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, or whatever it is, wherever you are in the world.